Well, Canada kicks off its World Cup campaign in 2 weeks' time against Belgium, and then November 27th, another huge match against Croatia. I'm now joined by Juraj Vrdoljak of Telesport Croatia to talk about this Croatian team. And good timing, Juraj. Thanks for joining me, by the way. The squad's announced today. Any big surprises for us?
No, not at all. This is one of the rare occasions where Croatia actually sends uh, a squad with a really clean bill of health on the major tournament. So actually, no surprises at all. There was one question mark whether Dinamo Zagreb's Josip Mišić will make the final squad ahead of Kristijan Jakic from Eintracht, but turns out that wasn't surprising, as well as Jakic from Eintracht is included in the 26 man squad.
Now, back in 2018, of course, a fantastic tournament. Croatia got to the final, playing some wonderful football, showing great resilience and fitness along the way. Is this squad similar, better, or worse, do you think, from that 2018 edition?
Well, there's been a big change of guards since the 2018 tournament. It was back in 2018. It was quite an aging squad. It was seen as a squad that has its last chance to do something big on a major tournament, and they've really done it. But now this is a different squad, I'd say. Let's say it's better squad. It still has all those talismans and leaders from the 2018s. Like you have, I mean, Luka Modric obviously still here. He's still going strong at the age of 37, which is amazing. You have to consider that he's roughly the same age as Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's still like he equaled his goal scoring record for Real Madrid this season. So that just goes to show how good he is. So you have like Marcelo Brozovic in the middle joining him, Mateo Kovacic as well. But there's also some new faces, new exciting faces. Most notably, the back line has changed quite a lot, with Borna Sosa on the left back included from VfB Stuttgart. Then Joško Gvardiol obviously has been very highly ranked in the Ballon d'Or, youth Ballon d'Or this year.
When you talk about the back line, the new back line, younger back line, is it more mobile? Because when we look at the matchup with Canada in particular, Canada's pace is the main danger for this particular team. Can they handle pace more so than perhaps the Dejan Lovren-led team of 4 years ago?
Definitely, that's a big change. If you ask me, it's a change for better because we used to have quite a bit of problems with the two centre backs in terms of defending the counter with Domagoj Vida and Dejan Lovren. They're brilliant centre backs on their own, but in terms of pace, they're not the quickest ones. So this is a major difference in those terms because we have. With the centre back pairing of Schutal and Guardiol, not only are they more pacey and they anticipate the ball much better than the Lovren and Vida duo, but also they can hold the line quite. They can push the line higher up, which means that Modric and Brozovic do not have to come, and Kovacic as well. They do not have to come deep to get in order to retrieve the ball. So that makes this Croatian squad a bit more comfortable in possession, something that we weren't really keen on in the past. But I wouldn't say we're way too comfortable in possession, but this means with the higher back line, we can, there's not a big space in between the midfield and the back line. So that also helps the best part of the squad, which is midfield, to be more comfortable, to receive the ball more quickly and to just push it ahead. So that's a good thing with the new back line as well.
And it means less running for Modric, I suppose, as well, who I imagine is still the key man. I know you mentioned he's 37 now, but you watch him for Real Madrid. He's just wonderful. He's still one of the top midfielders in world football. Is he still the focal point of this side?
Yeah, definitely. He's still the captain, as I mentioned previously. It's amazing to see him go at the age of 37. He's not just the captain because of the fact that he ended up as the Ballon d'Or in 2018. He's the hangover from that tournament for Croatia is pretty much done, and he's here because he's still going very, very strong in his late 30s, which is amazing. And there's no sign of stopping because he hinted that he might even go further ahead with the national team should the national team need him. In this state, I cannot see why wouldn't Croatia need Luka Modric even after the Qatar World Cup. But that's the topic for after the tournament. As of now, he's still the best player by far, and in terms of organization, in terms of build-up, he's the key man, and definitely he still have like the force to lead the team in another big tournament.
I'm sure when we saw the draw originally, Croatia was focusing on that Belgium match. Obviously, it's going to be a fantastic affair. What are the thoughts regarding this Canadian team across Croatia? Is much known about them?
Well, it's mostly known through individuals. Obviously, Alphonso Davies, Jonathan David, the players like that, they're very well known in Croatia. But that's true to be told, when you ask in general public, people mostly know Canada through individuals rather than the team itself. So it's quite unknown for wider public to actually know what to expect. But that just gives us less reason for complacency, I guess, because people don't see. It's not the expectation here for Croatia. It's the first and major milestone is just to get out of the group stage. That means that there's 3 games to be played. Belgium, obviously, on the paper is the biggest opponent, but it's not. It would not be the first time that Croatia actually had slipped against some of the, so to say, weaker teams. So that leaves no space for complacency, and I'm pretty sure that these players know that, and they know the hangover. As I said, it's gone from the 2018, and there's no room for underestimating any opponent, Canada included, especially because of the great individuals you have.
Well, you're right. It should be a great tournament. If nothing else, Croatia still have the best kits for me out of any team at the World Cup. They always do. Thank you so much for this, and enjoy the tournament.
Thank you. You too.
That was Juraj Vrdoljak of Telesport Croatia. When we come back, it's more Canadian conversation, looking at the attack, the talent moving forward, and who's going to score the goals. Don't go anywhere.